Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here. Before we get started, today's shoutouts go to Dane Illidan and Super RC Flyer. Both were first to say first in one of my recent videos and thus win this shoutout. So congratulations to both of you. Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and I have a neat looking drone for you. This is an interesting looking drone, at least. This is the KF600. What's special about the KF600? Well, if you look at it, it's very aerodynamic, streamlined shape. And also, its back motors are these would be pusher motors, and these would be puller motors in the front. Now, what's the idea about why are the motors in the back upside down while the front motors are right side up? Well, supposedly this provides better airstream, especially if you're going forward, smoother airflow. If you get good smooth airflow along with the way this is streamlined, if you look at this, this is nice, it has a nice aerodynamic shape. If you're going fast forward on many other drones, you'll notice some shuddering because of drag forces creating instabilities on the drone. Hopefully this thing will be smoothed out so that you can go in rapid forward flight and yet still get smooth video, but we'll find out if that's important or not, because the camera on this looks like it's pointed slightly downward at about a 5 to 10 degree angle, so we're going to be seeing ground probably no matter what you do, what speed you're at. So I don't know how important this is going to be, this aerodynamic shape, especially if you're going to be trying to fly FPV, but no matter. Other things on the drone other than its special shape, well, its battery, let's look at its battery. It has a 3.7 volt 950 milliamp hour battery. That's a pretty good sized battery that supposedly will give this about 12 minutes of flight time. Whether it does that or not, we'll find out when we go flying. And finally, the biggest important thing why I'd like this drone or was interested in reviewing this drone is that it has an optical flow sensor on the belly. What does that do? Well, that looks down at the ground and maintains the drone's position steadily, automatically, without you needing to control it to maintain position. It's looking at the ground and maintaining its position over the ground by looking at the ground. Additionally, this second camera can also be used to record video looking directly downward. So you could either use either of these cameras to view and record video on your phone using its UpFly app, available on Google Play. And actually, I don't know if it's available on Google Play. Hold on. Yeah, it is. Available on Google Play, iTunes, or directly from China. You can get that particular app, the UpFly app. Now, through that UpFly app, you also get gesture control of taking photos and videos. What that means is, through the app, if you select gesture control, you can take a photo by simply putting your hand up like such in front of the drone, and it should recognize your hand and will automatically snap a photo. You can start and stop video too, similarly, by selecting gesture control in the app and then putting a fist up in front of the drone, and it should recognize a fist and also take a start the video or stop the video. Other things about it, I mentioned it has two cameras. They're both, or at least this one is 720p. I don't know if the bottom one is 720p because it looks more like a pinhole camera to me. It's probably 480p resolution, but this one is supposedly 720p resolution on the front. And other thing about this, there is no SD card slot, so you cannot record your video directly to an SD card. And since this is a Wi-Fi FPV flyer, expect the usual Wi-Fi frame dropping on your video, and frozen frames too on video. Now let's talk about that Wi-Fi. It's 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, so most people will be able to use this drone with their phone. You won't need a special phone that it's 5G capable. It has old-fashioned 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. But the problem with that is also expect a relatively short range for your FPV video. Maybe out to about 50 meters to 70 meters you'll be able to see FPV video, but after that it's probably going to freeze. The video is going to freeze. Let's go over other things you get in the box. You get instruction manual. It's actually very nicely done instruction manual in many languages. I haven't counted all the languages, but there are a lot of them here. German, I think it was Spanish too, maybe even Italian and Portuguese. I don't know. I'd have to use Google Translate to figure out what all the languages that are in this, but there's quite a few languages in that instruction manual. Additionally, you get the operation manual for the UpFly app. It goes into how to use the app very well. It's a nicely done instruction manual, but it's also available in Chinese, English, and a bunch of other languages. So here, you can probably figure out what languages there are. There's English. I don't know what language that is. Is that German? And there's another language there. That one's definitely Chinese. And manual de operation, that's probably Spanish. And final, that's the final language. So there's 6 different languages in this manual and in the main instruction manual. The battery, I mentioned it briefly, but again, it's a proprietary style battery. You are going to need to use the charger that comes with this, a little pin charger, and there's the charging port for this particular battery, and this is the charger that you get. Additional things you get in the box is spare propellers and prop guards. But however, there's 4 prop guards in there and a full set of spare propellers and propeller screws for that. And that is about it. Oh, I did not go over the controller. Real quick on the controller, let's go over it. This button here is rates for beginner, intermediate, expert. If you want to fly faster, you press that button there. This button here is for flips. You press the button there. Each of these buttons are well labeled, by the way, so shouldn't have a problem with them. This is left and right trim. I'm assuming for your for your roll. And forward and back trim is right there, forward and back. So I don't know why they got them over here. I hope this is not a Mode 2 or a Mode 1 controller, because these controllers are on the left stick, which is kind of confusing to me, but we'll find out. This button here is for takeoff. This button here is for landing. This button here is for, actually, it doesn't say it, RES. I'm not sure. I'll look that up here in a second, folks, and get back to you. Hold on. Going to the instruction manual. Okay, according to the instruction manual, this is reset. You press this button and it will reset the trim. You won't, if you have trim settings that you don't like, press the button and it will reset the trim. And finally, this is your headless mode button. You press that and you can enter into headless mode, and that's about it. So that's its controller, folks. Well, let's go for a flight of this thing and see how it performs. Hope you enjoy its flight. Okay, here we are out in our local favorite field to fly. We just had a big storm go by here, and it dumped so much rain down here in the desert and tons of snow up in the mountains. It really looks pretty today. But we're going to go flying of the KF600 here. Before we start flying, let me turn on Mobizen so we can record the video screen. 3, 2, 1, and this is the Up Air app. Hold on, make sure I got the right name of that app. It's UpFly app. UpFly app, available Google Play and iTunes. And we are connected to this controller here, so we should be actually good to go. Before we do, though, I want to start video recording. Video recording is started, and starting the motors down and out. And let's do an automatic takeoff by pressing the automatic take. Wait, you got to do it fast. Let's start those motors again. Down and out, and press automatic takeoff. And let's see how that optical flow sensor is working. I do have a wind coming from my left here. And it's bobbing about a bit, but it's kind of holding its position, although that bobbing is picking up kind of like a toilet bowl effect. Let's go up a bit higher, see if that helps it any. There we go, that's better. So you want to take it up to about 6.5 feet or so. And how do you like my shirt today, folks? Okay, that's working too. Actually, it looks nice here. 2.4 gigahertz FPV video looks somewhat nice. So let's go up higher. And see if it holds its position there. We are about 15 feet up. And it's holding its position. Let's turn it and show you the mountains. And there it goes drifting. No, it stopped again. It's holding its position. But again, that camera is pointed downward. I want to show the mountains, and to do such, I'm going to have to fly backwards. So hold on, folks. Pulling back on the stick. There's our mountains. Pushing forward again and coming down. Coming down. Okay, and pushing forward on the stick, and it's landing itself. Huh. Okay, pushing forward on the stick. Maybe I need to go to higher rate. And let's go to higher rate. Second rate. Pushing forward, and there we go. How about third rate? Is there a third rate? Yeah, there is. So you're going to have to go to higher rate, folks, with this. So that's its camera. Let's try the belly camera. Oh, you know what I need to try is these hand gestures. So let's get into the view. Coming down lower. Since this is meant to be a selfie drone. Getting into the picture. Hitting hand gesture. And I'm going to stop the video right here and see if I can start it manually. Hand up, hand signal up. I'm not seeing it. Let's maybe come down lower, get closer, and try it. Oh yeah, there you go. Video is started. So what do you know, folks? You can start, here, let me sync it up too. You can start and stop the video by giving a hand signal. Let's see if that stops the video. Coming down in the scene. I don't know about stopping the video, but it sure started it. So let's stop the video. I want to take a photo next. Let's try hand gesture again and hand up. And I don't know about it holding its position here. It bounces up and down. I got a little bit of a breeze here. Okay, the hand gesture for taking a photo did not work. Let's try it again. Going up higher. It bobs quite a bit, folks. So I'm going to come down lower, get up real close, and try that hand gesture again. Take a photo. Take a photo. There. It took a photo. Let's try it again. Take another photo. So you got to be about 3 feet away to take a photo, but again, this is a selfie camera. Okay, so that works too. Enough of the hand gestures. I'm going back to video camera. Video camera should be recording, and it is recording. So again, you know, meant as a selfie drone. As a high-speed drone, I don't know. Let's see how. Okay, do I got a flip button? I do got a flip button. Let's try a flip. Oh, there you go. Okay. Interesting. Now, why is my ringtone on? Close that. Okay. The other thing about that is this controller is one of those controllers that pinches my controls on my phone. That really annoys me. I wish they'd get rid of these phone holders. I don't like these phone holders at all, folks. Okay, let's try the flips again. Left flip or right flip. See how it recovers? Boy, it bounces one on a recovery. Let's try a left flip. Weird recovery on these flips. Forward flip. Okay. And now let's just try, how maneuverable is it? Okay, I'm full forward pitch, trying to go into this little wind I got here, 5 knot wind at high rate. Come up, come up, come up, come up. Coming around. So I don't know about being maneuverable. It wants to descend there as the speed increases on the drone because the barometer pressure is getting lower. So we'll bring it up a little bit closer here and just demonstrate the camera for the remainder of the flight. But boy, it's an oddball looking drone, ain't it? Let's see if its optical flow is going to control it again. It is. I want to get close to it. Ooh, walking through mud here from this. But again, I am not flying this. It's holding its position on its own, which is cool. Have we looked at the belly camera yet? No, we have not. Let's go up a bit. Let's switch cameras. Continue recording. And there's the belly camera. And as predicted, it's a low resolution camera going up higher. Oh, you gotta hit recording on that one too. Okay, that one's recording now. Go up higher. So that's its belly camera. Maybe it is 720p, I don't know. But that's what it looks like from up there, coming back down. I want to get under it again, do one more of those. Get under it and go up. Up, 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 up. Climbing, climbing. And then stopping the video. And we're going to switch back to the forward camera. If I can find that button. That one there. Switching back to forward camera. And there's its forward camera again. Okay. And rotating. And not rotating. Coming back down. Video camera stopped. I don't know why. Maybe we're getting low. Low in power. I think it is. I'm going to give a throttle, see if I can keep it in the air. Okay. Got throttle again. Sync it up. So, you know, mainly as a selfie drone. I don't know about it being a maneuverable sports drone, although it looks like it could do it, but when I go into high speed on it, it would not go very fast. Okay. And its reaction time to the controller was somewhat odd, but let's try it again one more time here. Let's try those flips again. See if we can get a rolling flip. Okay, I'm pushing forward. I think I turned on headless mode because it's not performing properly. Now it is. We're out of headless mode again. Okay, it's drifting. Come down, come down. And stop. Okay, it started to drift there at the end. I'm not sure what it was doing there. Let's see if we can get it back in the air again. Hold on. Going back over. I'm going to stop that video recording. And let's see why. Oh, its lights are blinking. That's the end of its flight time, folks. No more battery power. So on low battery, it descends to landing, but it also started to drift there. I'm not sure why. So that's a KF600. Interesting drone, you know, with optical flow sensor on the belly. So I hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out. Hi, Quadcopter 101 here again. Hey, if you want to get your own shout out in one of my future videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's real simple. Just go to my channel page and click on that subscribe. And also make sure to click that bell button right next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified when I release a brand new video immediately and give you a chance to get that first shout out. So give it a try, folks.